Good day. Today we're going to talk about linear equation in two variables. The linear equation in two variables is an equation that can be written in the form of ax plus by equals to c, where e plus b, e and b and c are real numbers, provided that a should not equals to 0 and b should not equals to 0 also. Remember this. In linear equation with two variables, there are two variables that can be found in that equation with a degree of 1. For example, 2x plus 4y equals to 12. So, there are two variables there which are x and y, So, meaning to say that this equation is a linear equation in two variables because each of these two variables is having a degree of 1. This one. So that is an example of linear equation in two variables. In linear equation in two variables, there are two forms. Number one is standard form. The standard formula is ax plus by equals to c. Then the second one is the standard the slope-intercept form, in which the formula is y equals to mx plus b. Okay, we'll try that one. No, the standard form ax plus by equals to c. The letters there attached to its term is e, y, and c. The e and y is what we call the coefficient of equation, while the c is the constant of the equation. Okay, let's try this one problem. Find the slope and y-intercept of the equation 3x plus 2y equals to 6. Okay. So, to find for the slope and y-intercept, you have to convert this one to y-intercept form because this one was written in standard form. So, what is the first step in converting this one to slope-intercept form? So, first you have to write the given. This is the given. Then, the next is you will apply the property of equality, addition property of equality. How to apply that one? Property of addition property of equality. That means that if your target is this one, you have to eliminate all the other factor or all the other terms in which in this area is not having a y variable. So all the rest will be put on the right side of the equal sign. So your boundary is the equal sign. The equal sign. All the y's must be put on the left side, and all the rest must be put at the right side. Okay. So what are we going to do? So we have to apply this property. So we have that one 3x. We will copy that one plus 2y, then plus the opposite of 3x, which is negative 3x. Then also here, no, 6, then positive, then negative 3x. Remember, what you add here also will be added in the other side. Then after that one, you simplify. How to simplify? So you copy this one, 3x plus 2y, then this one. We multiply this one, positive to negative 3x. The answer is negative 3x. Also with this. So in this case, you write first a number with a variable. So positive times negative 3x, that is negative 3x. then positive 6. Then after that one, this one, positive 3x and negative 3x is cancelled out because they have the same but opposite sign. So what is the remaining is only 2y equals to negative 3x plus 6. So our simplification is just this part, this one. Then our answer would be, we will apply, and the next step is to apply the multiplication property of equality to eliminate this one. We will apply the multiplication property of equality. So how are we going to do that? So first, you have to find the inverse of 2. The inverse of 2 is 1/2. So 2 times y. So what you multiplied here should also be multiplied on the right side. Then times negative 3 plus 6. So this is cancelled out. Diba? So that cancelled out. Then what is left is y. Then this one, positive 1/2 times negative 3x. That is 3 halves, negative 3 halves x, plus this one, 1/2 times 6, that is 3. So this is now your simplified form for your answer to that question. Hindi pa. You have to, what we did is just converting this one to the slope intercept form. So the problem asking for the slope and the y-intercept. So multiplication, this is the one. This is what we write here. Then the result from simplification is this one. Okay. So the question is asking for the slope. So our slope there is 3 halves. Then our y-intercept is 3. This one. Okay. Take note of our answer. Our y-intercept form for the standard form is y equals to negative 3 half x plus 3. Okay. Now we will do a reverse. Our given is the slope intercept form, then back to the standard form. So we will need to have this answer in our process to determine the result from y-intercept form, from the slope intercept form to the standard form. Okay, so this one. Okay, this is the result of our previous, this one. So we will do it back, or return it to the standard form. So we will write first the given, this one. Then after that, we will apply the multiplication property of equality. So how it does? So we know that this is our denominator. So in order to eliminate this one, we have to multiply both sides by 2. So 2 times y then equals to 2 times negative 3 half x plus 3. Okay. So after that is our multiplication property of equality. Then after that, we will simplify. Okay. We will simplify. This one, that is 2y. Then this one is 6 over 2, that is negative 3. Then this one is positive 6. Okay. Then after we will apply the addition property of equality, meaning we have to transfer all the terms with variables to the left side, just like this form of the standard form. And on the right left side, all the constants. Constant. Okay. So this is how it does. First, we write y, then equals, then this one is negative 3x plus 6, then plus, then what is the opposite? Opposite sa negative 3, that is positive 3x. So you also add here positive 3x. Then after that, you simplify. So in simplification, you have to, diba, which is first, y or x. So we have to put first the term which has an x. So 3x plus 2y equals to, this one is cancelled out. So the answer now is 6. Okay. 3y plus 2y equals to 6. Is that the same with the given in the example number 1? Okay. We will try. 3x plus 2y equals to 6. Okay, let us see. Okay, correct. Okay. So this is the summary. The summary. Here is the given. Then this is a solution from standard to slope-intercept form. And upon arriving at this result in the form of y-intercept form, we will use this here to find again the standard form. So as you can see, in this, what we did is just rewriting the equation from standard form to the slope-intercept form. Okay, did you get the idea? What we are doing here is just converting the standard form to slope-intercept form, and from slope-intercept form, we convert that one to standard form. Okay, let's take another example. Without writing this part, without writing those labels. Okay, we have this second example. 3x. So the first thing to do is to convert this one from standard to slope-intercept form. Okay. First, we have to write the given 3x minus 5y equals to 10. Then after that, we will apply the addition property of equality, in which we have to transfer or transpose all the terms which has no y variable to the other side. Okay, for this, we have 3x minus 5y plus times negative 3x equals to 10 plus negative 3x. Then after that, we simplify. So we'll still just copy this one, 3x minus 5y. This is negative 3x equals to 10 negative 3x. Okay, after that, we will combine all like terms. We have here 3x, this is negative 3x, so this will be cancelled out. What is left is negative 5y. Then this one is negative 3x plus 10. I transform this one into this one because it is the standard is you have to write first the term which has a variable, then after the constant. Okay, so after that, we have to apply the multiplication property of equality to eliminate negative 5. So we will multiply both sides by negative 1/5 times negative 5y equals to negative 1/5 times 3x negative 3x plus 10. Okay, so this one is cancelled out. Cancelled. What is left is y. Then here, 1/5 negative 1/5 times negative 3x, that is positive 3/5 x. Then this one negative 2. 1/5 1 times 10 is 10 divided by 5 is 2. Answer is negative 2. So this is your simplified answer. Or this is your converted standard equation from standard into slope intercept form. So now we will use this one to convert this slope intercept form to standard form back to the given, which is written standard form. So first we will write the given. This y 3/5 x minus 2. Okay. Next is we will eliminate this 5. So how to do it? You have to multiply both sides by 5. Then 5, then 3/5 x minus 2. Then after we will simplify 5 times y, that is 5y. This one 5 times 3/5, that is 15 divided by 5, that is 3. So the answer is 3x. 5 times negative 10 and negative 2, that is negative 10. Okay, after that we will apply the addition property of equality. So meaning we have to transpose this one to the other side. Okay, so 5y plus negative 3x as well as here minus 10 plus negative 3x. Okay, after that we will simplify. So as I said that you have to write first what is the first variable. So x is, we will write first the x, no, the term which has the x. So this is plus times negative 3x, that is negative 3x, then followed by y plus 5y equals to this one. This is cancelled out. This is cancelled out because this is positive, this is negative. So what is left is 10. Okay. So actually this is in the form of, the result is already in the form of the standard form. But the problem here is our term which has the x value is negative. So we must transform this one to positive by multiplying both sides by negative 1. So negative 1 times negative 3, that is 3x. Negative 1 plus positive 5y, that is negative 5y. Then negative 1 times negative 10, that is positive 10. So this is now your answer. So as you can see, we return to the given from standard form. From standard form going to the slope y-intercept form, then from y-intercept form going to standard form. Okay, that is how to convert the standard form equation to the slope-intercept form. Okay, let's try the last example. Our given is written in slope-intercept form. So we will convert that one to slope-intercept to standard form. Okay, first we have to write the given. Y is equals to 1/2 x plus 3. Okay, to eliminate this one, we will apply the multiplication property of equality. Okay, we multiply both sides by 2. Okay, plus 3. Okay, so this will become 2y, and this one will become, this is cancelled out, so what's left is x, and 2 times 3, that is positive 6. Then after that, since we are converting this one to the slope-intercept form, we will apply a multiplication property, this. No? We will multiply here. We will multiply it here using 1/2 to eliminate y. No. The next step is to transpose all the variable to the left side. Okay, so we'll apply the recent property of equality. So 2y plus negative x, 2y plus negative x equals to x plus 6 plus negative x. So simplify. So as I said, you have to write first the x. So positive times negative x, that is negative x. Then our y plus 2y, then equals to, this is cancelled out, so that what's left is 6. So in order to make our x positive, we have to multiply this one to negative 1. This will become positive x, negative 2y equals to negative 6. So this is your standard form for this given slope-intercept form equation. Okay, so from here we will compute again back to the standard form. So we'll write first the given x minus 2y negative 2y equals to negative 6. Then after, since we're looking for a slope-intercept form, we will apply the addition property of equality, that is x minus 2y in positive negative x equals to negative 6 plus negative x. So simplify. We have, and this one cancelled out, what is left is 2y. Then this one, so we will write this first. This is negative x, then negative 6. Then after, we will eliminate this one, no, that negative 2, by multiplying both sides by negative 1/2. So negative 1/2 y equals to 1/2 negative 1/2 times negative x negative 6. Okay, so this is cancelled out. What is left is y. Then this one, negative 1/2 times negative x, that is 1/2 x. the negative 1/2 times negative 6, that is positive 3. Okay, now look at the result. The given is this one, and we asked to transform this one to slope-intercept form. No, standard form, because this is written in slope-intercept form. So this is our answer for the standard form. To go back to its original, we will use this one, no, this answer. Then we process it this way, and we arrive this answer the same to the given. Okay, that is how to transform from standard form to slope-intercept form and vice versa. So the process is just first, when you want to transform, we have to transform or rewrite the given standard, the given equation in standard form. First, you have to rewrite, then apply the addition property of equality. Then next, you have to simplify, then apply the multiplication property of equality, then simplify. Then when you want to convert the equation which is in slope-intercept form, you have to apply, we have to write the given first. Then after that one, you apply the multiplication property of equality. Then after that, you simplify. Then after that, you apply the addition property of equality. Then after that, simplify. That's only the process of converting the slope standard form and vice versa. So I hope you learned something in this video, and thank you for viewing my video and the rest of my video. For now, I thank you. May God bless us all, and good day.